Hi there, it's Danny Krueger, and I'm coming back to the NFDA to bring you another installment of our series on energy efficiency and the investment of efficiency within an enterprise, and in this case, government buildings. So we talked a little bit about how IoEnergy's objective is to package shovel-ready energy efficiency projects and prepare them as investment vehicles for building owners. And it's of particular interest to building owners who are working with full service leases, because obviously if you can reduce your energy spend and maintain the rents, or in some cases improve the building sufficiently to where you could even raise rents, charging Energy Star rating rents, that improvement creates a nice delta. The reduction in net operating cost improves net operating income, and we're off to the races. So I don't need to teach you anything about the finances, but what I would love to do is share with you some detail around some projects that we've done. And I wanted to walk you through one that I think is quite interesting. This is a project. Let me get this down to where I can see it. Here it is. This is a project that I thought was kind of a neat showcase. It's a sophisticated project that we performed for a high-end commercial office tenant. So they've got, in this case, they don't own this building, but they have a 5-year or more lease, and their objective was to add efficiency into their enterprise, but also go with an Internet of Things sensor retrofit. So what does all that mean? I want to share with you. So we're talking about adding sensors at every single light fixture with this client. It has some benefits that are pretty astounding. Certainly around energy efficiency, but also around big data and harvesting that data so that this client can manage this building, this campus, even their enterprise better with the big data that they've harvested from these light sensors that actually are controlling the light levels. But they're also, that data that is controlling lights is extensible to other systems. And I'll talk a little bit about that. So as I mentioned, this is a semiconductor software design company. You have heard of them. They're a multinational company, and we're really proud of our work that we've done in multiple states for them. This one happened to be in Austin, Texas, and as you all know, that's kind of a burgeoning tech hub. Okay, so the project summary. What we've got is an LED lighting system in an already high-end commercial office building. They already were operating pretty efficiently, meaning that they've got 2-lamp T8 fluorescent lights, not 3-lamp T8s. They're not T12s. They're not incandescent. They're actually, it's a decent energy profile there. Now our proposal, our task was to bring in this technology platform that helps enable the smart building responsiveness. So that platform basically means that we're upgrading that fluorescent lighting system to LED. That was optional for their objective, but it made sense because it enables them to harvest even more energy savings in their lighting system. So we start by improving the lighting to LED, and then we're adding these sensors at every light fixture. And the sensors then are essentially every light fixture becomes an icon on a floor plan computer screen. So when logging in, we can see where that sensor is in space. And then in order to control the lights, we can program it to where when the space is vacant, the lights can either turn off, or if it's middle of the day and the space is vacant, we can just dim the lights, so that we don't have an appearance of a maintenance problem or looks like we're not open for business. So if you think of looking out across an open office area with cubicles, all the lights are on. It's just some of them are operating at 5% power. Others are operating maybe not at 100% power. 100% of an LED is quite bright. So we can tune the occupied light level down to maybe 75% power. And that has plenty of light for that individual who happens to work under that light fixture. So totally customizable. Every light fixture is an icon that you can click on and tune. And that little sentinel, that sensor, is studying 24 hours a day. Am I occupied? Am I not occupied? It also has a capacity to study what is the temperature of this space right now, granularly. So we know that it's 69 degrees above the light fixture above Danny's desk. Danny's desk is unoccupied, but it's 3 in the afternoon. So we're going to tune the light level down to 5% power and just wait for Danny to return. Pretty cool tech. So as we upgrade these thousands of fixtures to make them more efficient, and we add these thousands of sensors and little dots throughout the building, we now have access to really big data around occupancy. Where is the building occupied? Where is the occupancy? Where's the intensity of the occupation? What about hot and cold? Where is the building hot? Where's the building cold? That kind of granular data is extensible to the HVAC system, and we can provide real-time data for conference rooms. Should we be cooling the conference room right now, or should we just let it get hot because it hasn't been used in 2 days? These sensors also can automatically dim the lights for daylight harvesting. So when the sun is shining and the light fixtures are near the windows, they'll automatically dim because there's plenty of ambient light coming in through the windows or through skylights. Really cool tech. And you'd think, okay, well, that's pretty expensive. It is not free. It is somewhat expensive. But the great thing is that the energy efficiency, the moving from non-networked kind of dumb fluorescent lighting into LED networked lighting is pretty staggering. And what we're talking about is we're taking actually 80% of the lighting energy out of the building. And that's where IoEnergy comes in. So we do this economic analysis. We create the business case working in conjunction with the client. We do the turnkey white glove implementation. We specify the right technology vendor and manufacturer. We implement it as a value-added reseller of their technology. And then we're managing the utility incentives and making sure that the client's paying the least amount possible for the project. So what were the outcomes? So the entire facility now is capturing big data. And when I say this facility, it's interesting because, yes, this is one building we're talking about, but we did multiple buildings across multiple campuses, across multiple states. All of this dashboards up to where we now understand what are the occupancy patterns for this enterprise. We're optimizing HVAC and lighting. And for this one building, we were able to save $11,000 annually. So that contributes to improved NOI, higher cap value. There's a maintenance savings because we're putting in brand new warranted lighting. So nobody's opening tickets for lighting. And that kind of insight that it gives the building owner, along with the savings and improvement on the cost profile, it's pretty compelling. Got a little quote from our implementation guru. My brother, David Krueger, runs all the customer fulfillment for IoEnergy. And that's kind of a quick synopsis of what's possible with the Internet of Efficiency. And that's our tagline. I wanted to go through this quickly just to wet your whistle. If there's a chance that we can talk about your objectives or not even perhaps around building IoT, but just around efficiency. How can you get a more efficient enterprise? We'd love to have it. Our next talk, I want to talk about really a visionary who 10 years ago started talking about the tipping points with sustainable energy. This guy's name is Tony Seba. And the next wave in our industry is going to come around energy storage. So think of a battery pack bolted on the side of your building that is shaving energy consumption during peak times and absolutely gutting the energy profile you're building. That's something we're going to talk about next. But in the meantime, thanks for your attention, and I'm looking forward to our next installment.